Here at Durham, we are really committed to students exploring the nature of social work in a variety of different ways. How we do that is through taught sessions in the classroom with a vast complement of practitioners, of service users and carers, experts by experience, as well as academics from this discipline and from further afield. More than that, we have practice placements within a vast arena of fields within social work, and we have a dissertation module, research in social work, where we really ensure that our social work students become research minded and understand the impact of research on their practice and on policy.
Carleen Furman joining the department is a huge plus for Durham. It's going to have a huge benefit not only for the course and the department, but also for the broader community. It's not just about changing the way we look at extrafamilial harm in terms of child and family safeguarding, but it's also about how do we integrate those systems into the local authorities, how do we integrate them nationally and internationally. So within the research networks that we have, so the Centre for Research into Violence and Abuse and Communities and Social Justice, that already exist and are really strong, internationally reputable research networks that we have here, having her and her team here is really going to strengthen those networks and add an extra dimension to them as well.
A lot of disruptions caused by the pandemic is not yet, or back then was not yet fully understood and responded to. And we happen to have a chance to use the data collected by BASWA back then. They collected 2,222 qualitative responses from social workers to explore and understand the experiences of social workers during COVID-19. That offers a very good opportunity for us to analyze the data together with social workers so that we can actually look at what we can learn from this and to move forward.
Social work students in particular have worked really closely with all of our community partners, so they adapted very quickly and very efficiently in terms of online, in-person supporting, but also as a whole the university has a really strong volunteering base. We're a collegiate system, so all of the colleges have worked around supporting food banks, supporting families who needed extra tutoring when their children weren't able to access programs. The program itself has had students coming back to work as family workers, to work in children and families teams. They've had a huge amount of work on the ground at grassroots level around actually what do these local communities need, what aren't they able to access through statutory services, and what can the voluntary sector offer.
The university has been doing a lot of research and work in the decolonisation of the curriculum. We'll have a number of members of staff who very much have been focusing on what does decolonisation mean to academic staff and to students, and how can we take this knowledge and actually change the curriculum to be more diverse. Decolonisation at the university hasn't just focused on race and ethnicity, but it's actually broadened the definition. So it's also incorporated intersectionality by focusing on social class, disability, age, gender, etc. And we've really been trying to work that in across the curriculum, in particular the social work curriculum.
So the Master of Social Work programme hasn't just had an impact on my learning, but on my identity, on who I am as a person, on how I see the world, on how I interact with other people. It's created a whole trajectory for my career, my aspirations, and underpins absolutely everything that I do in terms of working to support people and social justice and anti-oppressive practice.